So when it comes to lip sync, there are a ton of different ways to do it, but here I'm going to show you the top 3 most popular methods. So the first method is to simply write whatever you want the character to say directly into your prompt. So here I have a video prompt, and right here at the end, the character is going to say, "You are no match for my power, prepare for death." Now, of course, I could change this to make it say whatever I want it to. Honestly, this method gets some of the best, most natural looking results. And so I'm just going to take this prompt and drop it into my reference grid. We'll jump into the video panel. And for this one, I'll just use Kling 3.0. We'll do 720. Obviously, we want to turn audio on. I'll take my image and drop it in here. And then I'll take my prompt and drop it in here. That's it. Let's see what we get. And so after waiting for that, here it is.
You are no match for my power. Prepare for death!
Okay, so that is method number 1. But for method number 2, I'm actually going to switch the tool into a lip sync mode right here. And this is where I can drop a pre-recorded audio file, and then it will animate the image with that pre-existing audio file. Just for fun, I'm going to jump into the music panel. We'll go to music, and here for the prompt, I just put a song about a samurai man who sings about going chop, chop, chop with his samurai sword.
The steel swing going chop, chop, chop. When the sword is moving, no, we never gonna stop. To the bamboo forest, slicing clean and fast. Chop, 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 make the moment last.
So now back here in the lip sync panel, I rendered out a little piece of that song, and I'm just gonna drop it in right here. Okay, so after waiting for that, here's what we got.
The steel swing going chop, chop, chop. When the sword is moving, no, we never gonna stop. To the bamboo forest, slicing clean and fast. Chop, 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 make the moment last.
Right, so not too bad, but the problem is it's kind of static. He's not really moving. It looks kind of robotic. And so this is when it comes in handy to use the prompt to add those additional details. But another thing to note is that this image in particular is honestly not the greatest image to be using for something like this. It's just a bit too zoomed out, and the AI is going to have a hard time trying to lip sync on such a tiny face. So on this next try, I did a couple of things. Number 1, I made a more zoomed in version of this photo. So I'll go ahead and drop that in here. And also I'm going to be using this prompt that says the man is singing passionately, he is rapping and making natural movement as he sings. Let's see if this gives us a better output. Okay, and so after waiting for that, here's what we got.
The steel swing going chop, chop, chop. When the sword is moving, no, we never gonna stop. To the bamboo forest, slicing clean and fast. Chop, 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 make the moment last.
Right, so again, not too bad, but now let's talk about method 3. This is one of my favorite methods and will generally get the best result, particularly if you're doing things like music videos and stuff like that. So this time I'm going to switch the tool into motion control. And now I'll just come right down here and click this red button. Okay, so now as we can see, we got the web camera popped open on the screen right here. So now what I'm going to do is actually lip sync this song myself, and then I'm going to use motion control to take my own movement and put that onto the character. So after doing that, I ended up with this clip right here, and ideally you should have much better lighting. You should have a much better camera situation going on, but just for the purpose of demonstrating, I'm just going to use this terrible clip right here. And so this is now set as the reference video. And so now I'm just going to take this image right here, drop it into the character. We'll turn audio on and let's click generate. Okay, after waiting for that, here it is.
The steel swing going chop, chop, chop. When the sword is moving, no, we never gonna stop. To the bamboo forest, slicing clean and fast. Chop, 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 make the moment last.
Okay, so pretty good for having such a terrible input video and not really putting any time into it at all. If you spend a little effort on this, you can actually make some really cool stuff. But here I just wanted to show you the basic idea of how to do it. In any case, that's how to do lip sync.